Yo, what it do? It's the Man and Man Sports Podcast. It's your host, Mr. Man. And I got my homie, my boy, Nate.
Hey, man. Hey, with the way you said it, I feel like I'm about to come out for a concert.
Bro,
like,
look.
Hey, with everybody, you know what I'm saying? We live deep. I like that beat. Shout out to the producers, you know what I mean? You know, for the beat.
Nice.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? That got me pumped. You know what I mean?
Like I was back in the 90s in that thing.
All right, I'm not taking too far. All right. Yeah, you know. So, hey, Mr. Man, how everything been going, brother?
Man, it's been going pretty good, man. Had a nice weekend, man. Got to see a real good friend of mine, man. An older guy. Feel like he's my big brother, man. See him get married, man. It was an honor to be a part of that union, man. Shout out to my homie Wallace and his new bride, Angela. Congratulations. Much love to you. But outside of that, man,
I want to hear
but something interesting happened to me today. I can say interesting, it's kind of crazy.
Go ahead.
So today I went and got my teeth cleaned at the dentist.
You know what? Clap it up. Clap it up for that. Clap it up. Appreciate it. Health as well.
Yeah, like I got terrible teeth.
No, I'm just saying health as well.
Breath, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows me.
Listerine, Colgate.
As much as I pay for these teeth, I make sure they stay taken.
Hey, do your thing. Long as you go to Cancun.
Oh, no. But, you know how the person opinions you clean your teeth and then the doctor comes over to behind.
Yeah, what's up?
So after the lady cleaned the doctor came in and she was, going through my mouth and giving me all the instructions, turn your head, instructions, feel my neck, feel my jaw. She said, open your mouth, and she got the tongue, move left and right. And she was giving me all these instructions so fast, I just did a thing.
Well, you sound like...
I'm not doing the best out of that thing.
Yeah, she like, you chip. I
did the best out of that thing.
Hey, she tried like,
hey, Mr. Man. I was like, I'm sorry, you gave me all those instructions, I didn't know what to do.
You went straight for the finger. Biting fingers off now. Now she's gonna be walking around with nubs and fingers, man. Why you do that lady like that?
Boy, I did
trying to help you out.
I did the best out of her finger, man. Did you really?
Yes,
I did.
Well, you out here eating humans.
What's going on with you?
Hey, you had something up, man.
Well,
hey, I ain't nothing too much been going on, just living life, you know what I mean? Just too busy, got a couple things shaking up, you know what I mean? But, just trying to get right. It's the end of the year, so we just got past 9/11, you know what I mean? Hey, that is a serious moment. So, I don't, to be honest, outside of that, man, that's pretty much it. I had work to do, but Sunday seemed to be great. We'll see about that later on. It's a lot of things, man, that I feel like happened this Sunday that was crazy. But before we get into the NFL, man, I know there was a lot of worry during the day.
Oh, boy. I caught the left tail end of that. Man, look, Kentucky was playing them boys strong.
Hey,
they were playing them really strong.
I'm gonna go far to say this, right? I'm gonna go far to say this. No. That was my moment. Like I turned to my phone and played my moment, so I was about to write that song. So it was like an in the game moment. Yeah. So that's what I was saying. It was an in the game moment, right? So now we have this spot in the podcast where I bring in the in the game moment, right? Okay. So going forward, I know I didn't prep you on this. Okay. Hey, but that's what I did. Right? I always catch you off guard. That's why you lose. So this is my thing, right? So in the game moment, there would be something.
I want you to have your moment.
I'm sorry. You see, like I can't even get promoted.
No, I'm sorry. I want you to have your moment.
All right.
But I think the producer was laughing a little bit too hard for that. After you made a comment to me. So I'm checking it right now.
Hey.
Let Josh have his moment. And don't be laughing too hard over there, okay? See my shoulder's just going. Just laughing.
So in my in the game moment,
it
might be wild, but it will have some substance to it, right?
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna go far to say that we're talking about the Georgia and Kentucky game.
Okay.
Kentucky's front seven is the best front seven in college football.
Ooh.
Fair none. Their front seven is the best front seven in college football. In college football. Now you can come at me about any other team, but it better be Georgia. Georgia's front seven is not better than Kentucky.
No, I'm not. Look,
they was getting gashed.
Look, they gave Georgia all the things they can have. I can't back that up. Not only because it's early in the season, but I'm saying from professionally because they will come down in the last few years. But that's not how many hurricane teams.
Well, you know,
look,
I came prepared. Hey, I was just playing. Hey, but I am a Miami Hurricane fan, so that would have been perfect. I would have worn my jumpsuit.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That would have been perfect, right? That would have been a perfect setup there. Cause we showed I didn't practice that, so that would have been a perfect thing. But yes, Miami Hurricanes, man. The jury is still out because we've been down for so long. Yeah. But I ain't gonna say we bad. But I'm saying we're making a step towards being back.
They definitely are.
And Ward, I don't even know what to say about the guy. That's really what we've been missing.
Look, I can't say too much negative about Miami myself. Up until I was seeing a lot of different things until now.
Yeah.
But this year, they looking real tough.
Hey, I'm telling you right now. Now, like I said, the jury's still out for the Natty. But playoffs, most definitely. Yeah. We'll be in that.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, what, 12 teams?
Yeah,
12 definitely should be.
Yeah, we'll be in that. But playoffs, we got to see how we, not against SEC teams like Florida, but like Alabama. We got to see how that play out, right? Mm-hmm. Michigan, Florida State. Hey, can we put an ATV out for Florida State right now?
Man?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, hot topic, right? Mm-hmm. Norvell, hot seat or no hot seat?
Definitely hot seat. 0-3. 0-3, and then y'all lost to who? You lost to? Oh,
everybody. hey, everybody.
Yeah, that's definitely not.
Yeah.
I mean, if they don't win, if they don't go on a winning streak for the rest of the season, they definitely gonna be not.
And to answer your question, we just played Memphis. And when they had college game day, I think most of them did. Yeah. And somebody was like, "You gonna disrespect Florida State?" I mean, ain't no disrespect. That's just what they are.
They are.
They should have never went out and got DJ, the quarterback. Yeah. Should never went and got him. And I'm gonna always say this, right? I've been saying this ever since you know me. Mm-hmm. I've been saying this. I feel like this, and I feel like everybody gonna come at me or whatever. I can care less, right?
Especially Brent.
Hey. You know what? I'm gonna say that coming something else because that wouldn't be PG-13. So my thing is this, right? I feel like they should have hired Deion Sanders. I feel like the Norvell thing at that time was working out well, but it's just something to say about the environment.
Well, it would have been a great move for Florida State overall, just because he played there. And the impact that he would have, the recruiting class by itself.
Because what he's fighting right now, and I know we got a lot of people that got their opinions about Deion Sanders, whatever, right? But what he's fighting right now is obviously O-line, D-line. Mm-hmm. I think at a bigger setting, at a bigger school, he can get away with that because it'll be more susceptible. Like, Florida State, they would have the O-line and D-line, right? Yeah. So he would be able to have those resources for those two positions. You know what I mean? And then that's when he really makes a difference by going and get the skill guys.
Yeah.
The quarterbacks, the cornerbacks, the safeties.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I just think Florida State would have definitely blew up. Now, obviously, they didn't want to take a chance on him.
Yeah.
But right now, it's looking real iffy.
I'm gonna tell you something too, man. Speaking of quarterback, his son Shador. I know he's the dad looking out for his son, trying to put him in the best position to win.
He's a mini Deion Sanders. Yeah.
But I don't necessarily see it happening for him, man.
What do you mean? What happening?
Being him a primetime quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, it can happen. He didn't need O-line.
I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. He showed flashes. No, don't get me wrong. He definitely.
So if we look at the percentages, and I'm not a Deion Sanders homer, but by all means, right? But if you look at when he's protected by the O-line, what does he do? Right? He's besides the one bonehead play that he made that he actually owned up to when they played Nebraska, right? He's been exceptionally well in the pocket.
Yeah.
And I mean, you got from the Tom Brady's of the world to everybody stating like, okay, he has this ability. You know what I mean? He just needs the O-line to protect him. He doesn't make bad plays, a good game manager, you know. And sometimes certain situations, I mean, you don't have to be, I think knowledge-wise is key. You don't have to be just like you don't have to be the person that throws the ball the furthest or be all athletic. But as long as you got the mental capacity, like the Tom Brady, the Peyton Manning, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't get me wrong. The boy, he has some talent. He's playing in D1 football for one of the biggest schools in the nation. But it's just.
You say what? Say that one more time.
He's playing D1 football. And one of the bigger schools in the nation.
Who?
Shador.
So
I'm not saying he's a.
No.
What you saying?
No. So
what question are you saying?
No. I'm just what I'm getting at. So you saying Colorado is one of the more prolific college football schools?
No, I'm just saying bigger school. Like it's a bigger school.
You could just say he's at a bigger school than Jackson, Jackson
that's
State.
all. Yeah,
but he's not. His school.
He's not a powerhouse.
Colorado is not a powerhouse.
No. I'm not saying that. No,
I was just making sure where you was going. That's why I had to stop you.
No,
that's saying, not a Georgia. It's not an Alabama. It's not even where Michigan at.
I'm just saying
Ohio State.
The competition, even just in that league, is just better. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like. You know, his talent is good. Don't get me wrong, but is it good enough to go to the next level or even improve at the next level?
I think if he would have went to like Florida State, I think he would have been like. I think that would have boosted him
in the ACC. You think?
Yeah, ACC. Yeah, ACC. I mean, you got to think about it. How many NFL stars have come out of ACC? A bunch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just because you go to the SEC, that's just good for.
I'm just saying the defenses. Well, he probably would have had a better O-line, but the defenses are just tougher. You know
well, I mean, if you think about it, all right, if you grade conferences, right? All right, for the fans out there, if you grade conferences, who is number one? We all gonna agree on that.
SEC.
All right, SEC. Who is number two?
Probably the ACC.
It fluctuates, right? So 1 year it can be Pac-12, whatever it changes to. They change every freaking year. All right. It can be out west or whatever, whatever the conference is, right? It's interchangeable. But usually the ACC is number two, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, at that point, the ACC teams usually play what? SEC teams.
I'm just saying I'm not doubting his talent. I just you know, maybe it is because of the O-line and the defense because it seems like they're always in a passing situation because they were playing from behind and trying to catch up, all that kind of stuff. So
and they always fall behind on downs.
Yeah. So it may be just that, but I'm not doubting the man's talent. I just think I just want to see it in a different situation where they're not always coming from behind trying to catch up and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know if I ever asked you this. Who do you have since we done seen? You know, a small sample size. Who do you have winning the national championship this year?
I don't know, man. I don't know. My heart always goes with Georgia because I'm a Georgia boy. But the way they played against Kentucky, I think Kentucky they laid down a blueprint on how you need to stop Georgia.
All right. Let me debunk all these.
I'm just saying, look.
So you know, the last 3 years. Georgia has had at least one tough road game that they almost lost.
and Kentucky always plays them tough.
But this is the thing, though. How can you always be that way in a tough SEC division? You can't. You can't always just be lucky.
It's a lot of factors that play into that. Like, I mean, and they might not have gotten up for this game. You know what I'm saying? They might have thought they were just gonna go in there and just blow them out or something like that. Well, it's a lot of factors. They did the same thing with Missouri. They did the same thing when they went to Kentucky the previous time. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's just one of those things that, I mean, if you looked at the facts, right? Mm-hmm. What is the 3 lowest scoring games that Kirby has won? They all been away. Well, so he won his game 13, and this is the new, he breaking his own record, but the new lowest scoring game that he had. The previous one before that was 14 points, and then the third one was like 18 points. Mm-hmm. So they have this where they get lulled into this. That's why I'm assuming, right? You know, don't take me for this. Kirby does not like to be number one. Okay, he feel like that pumps his team up too much and it puts too much pressure.
Well, if they want to have their best chance in the playoffs, they need to be number one. I mean, but they got a pretty.
Not necessarily.
Well, they need to. I mean, they need
not necessarily.
They need to be number one.
Question: since you're a Georgia fan,
because look, the next game they can't play around with Alabama.
Alabama always beats them.
And they play Texas 2 games later, and they can't play around with Texas. Texas is balling.
So, question: do you see them winning both those games?
My heart says yeah.
All right, let's get out the heart.
But I'm trying to look. I'm trying to give you an educated answer. Okay, but based on what I've seen against Kentucky, which I think Alabama and Texas are better teams. Based on what I see in Kentucky, yeah, they can lose those games.
Do you see them losing 3 games?
No, not 3 games. No.
Okay, read out. You got the schedule pulled up?
Yeah.
All right, read out who Georgia play.
Next week, of course, you know, is Alabama. The week after that is Auburn. After that is Mississippi. Mississippi. Then the game after that, Texas. After that, Florida. I'm sorry, Mississippi State, and then Texas. Then Florida. Then Mississippi. Then Tennessee. Then they should beat UMass.
They don't play Ole Miss?
Oh, I'm sorry. Ole Miss is Mississippi.
Okay. All right.
Excuse me.
All right.
And then last game is Georgia Tech.
Don't be surprised if they lose to Alabama, Texas, and Ole Miss.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to say. Based on what I've seen against Kentucky, which all those teams you just mentioned are better than Kentucky, in my opinion.
Ole Miss. Well, I don't know what their ranking is now, but they was number 5.
Ole Miss right now is still number 5.
Still number 5. Okay. Then, of course, you got Texas, which is taking over the new number 1 spot.
Yep.
Now, the only thing about Texas is everybody is high on Manning. They didn't play nobody. All right, man. So we got to see him with some real competition. Yeah, he came out there and he looked good, and they, whatever. They did what they're supposed to do. But if yours is hurt, Texas does not win a national championship. I'm going ahead and state that right now. Manning will not bring them to a national championship. So y'all can book it too. Y'all can book that. Ooh. Yeah. So y'all comment. Y'all let me know if yours is hurt. You know what I mean? For the rest of the year, he can't come back, which I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he just got an abdomen problem, so he'll be back. He's listed week to week. Do you see Texas winning with Manning? I don't. I know they're not.
You can't. I can't say. With a sample size just on the game that he had a decent game, I can't say per se. But if he's on the field, he got a chance.
I mean, anybody, I can go out there and he got a chance.
Yeah, I got a chance.
You go out there and play tic-tac-toe, he got a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I get it from that portion. But I really think this college football season is going to be wide open. There's not like, usually you have like that, this favorite team or whatever, but I think this year is going to be more wide open, evenly.
I agree
across the board.
I agree with that because of the expansion of the playoffs. I mean, you get a team on the right time, going on the gel together at the right time. Any of those top 12 teams can win a national championship.
Yeah,
it's just. But the question is, and we won't know until we get to that point, who are going to be the top 12 teams to get in.
I can about to tell you that.
You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, it's supposed to solve the question and the problem of who should have got in and who should have got it. All that other stuff. But
I think it gives that team outside looking in a chance. So you're gonna have your big 5 conferences. They gonna they're gonna have their bid. So there's already 5 teams there.
All right. So I mean, and this is just a hypothetical. I'm not saying that this is gonna happen, and I'm not rooting for them.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we know Florida State is 0-3 right now. But what if they win out? Do they deserve to be in one of the 12?
No.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying.
They owe in trash. That's what it is. That's what it is. Owe in trash. Don't even come back with that even topic.
I'm just saying, like,
you talking about something. What if they win out? What if I hit the lotto,
bro?
I wouldn't be here next.
I'm
week.
giving you a hypothetical. You acting like I'm saying that this is gonna happen. I'm just saying
that ain't even a hypothetical.
I'm just saying
nonsense. That's what that is.
Like, even let's see who's the old. I just seen an 0-2 team. I'm not 0-2. 1-2. Whoever I just look over here. Florida, they 1-2 right now. So what if they win?
No, you did. You might well said. You might well said the youth team. Florida. Hold on. You might need to look. Did Billy
Brother,
get fired today?
I'm just saying.
Coach he should be.
I'm just saying.
Hey, can somebody comment up under the comments and see if Billy
did anybody hear me say
today?
This is a hypothetical?
Well, I'm just saying. I'm
just asking. Anybody say that? Anybody hear me say this is gonna happen?
You picked the 2 worst teams.
Oh, that's the point. That's what I'm trying to make.
Yeah, no,
that's the point I'm trying to make.
Somebody else that has a chance.
I'm just trying to say
their betting line is 0 to 1,000.
Oh my Lord, have mercy!
Like,
Jesus,
I'm just saying, like, Florida is not gonna win out. Florida State is not gonna win out. It's crazy.
I know they're not.
It's crazy that they're 2 hours away from each other.
But I'm just saying,
both of them
these are tough, or at least back in the day, they were still tough powerhouse teams. And if they were, because of their nostalgia of being a powerhouse team, they went out with that nostalgia of them being a powerhouse team, help them get into a playoffs if they win out.
You should
the rest of the
LSU.
season. Well, I mean, even LSU.
Yeah.
Even LSU.
That's better.
Even LSU. All those teams.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if they was to win out.
Well, the thing about it
is, current situations, do they deserve to be in the playoffs?
Well, if they win out, that means they're gonna make their conference championship anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
Usually, the first 3 games they play 2 non-conferences and then 1 conference.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But, I mean, really, they only got 1 loss. So.
Well, I mean, but you really like say it's only third or fourth game in the season.
I thought you said third grade. I was about to say
third or fourth game into the season.
Yeah,
and still a little ways to go. So as it gets closer, you can be able to tell the picture a little bit better. But right now, those teams are not going as
now,
of right now.
Texas look good. Alabama look good. They had a great showing in Wisconsin, but I just don't know just yet. But hey. To each his own. We got some Saturdays coming up, so you know what I mean. We're gonna make it do what it do. Mr. Man over there is stressed out about UGA and that close win, but it's all fine. Hey, us Miami Hurricanes, we just making it do.
Go Dogs.
Just a side note there about the
first of all, it's like a chihuahua.
Kentucky.
Yeah,
that was a close call from that because it was as if they let Kentucky, get away with too much.
I don't think they let. I just think. That front 7 is, like I said, is the best in college football.
And plus that quarterback backed up Carson Beck, so he knew a lot of what Georgia liked to run anyway, too. So I'm pretty sure
he don't play defense.
But I'm pretty sure he has some insight to what Georgia like to run on offense.
I mean, Stoops is a defensive minded guy. I mean, he knows Kirby Smart. So, I mean, you can go that far if you want to say that.
You act like I'm saying that's the sole reason. I'm just saying, in addition to
I think Carson Beck sucks. What you gonna say about that? Right. I think
he stuck on the number 2 team in the nation. Okay.
Hey,
he stuck on the number 2 team in the nation. Okay.
Hey, they didn't look like number 1, number 2, or 3. They didn't look like none of them.
But they
hey, he had I was looking at that game. I was like, he's a game manager. He's not a game difference maker, right? I mean, you can tell me if I'm wrong, right? But he's not a game changer. Carson Beck is not a game changer.
I never said it was.
You seen when he fell? Like he fell and he hurt his arm and nobody touched him. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, "Oh, my arm. What got you, grass?" like what? Like,
man, look, he's playing what he plays, and whatever he plays it well. That's what a lot of coaches should do anyway. play to the strengths of your quarterbacks or your team instead of trying to make them do other things. That's why you lose a lot of times.
Man, they bought him a Bentley so he could stay and not go to the NFL.
Talking about the time where he fell off, and I'm like, I saw that too, and I'm like, just shake it off. He's okay.
Are you a Georgia fan?
It looked like it. Yeah,
Well,
you might not want him on your
I forgot he's in Carolina.
You might not want him on your team.
You probably Clemson or South Carolina. You a Clemson South Carolina fan, ain't you?
Hey, you might not want him on your
as
team.
long as I've been here, I've never once been a Clemson fan whatsoever.
So you South Carolina fan?
Not even, unfortunately, not even them.
Oh, okay.
Hey, well, since we're moving on to the NFL, hey, y'all make sure y'all keep watching out for us. Hey, we got our picks coming up, our pick 6. We about to see Mr. Man lose, like always. So make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You can even email us, right?
You really can. You really can.
Just reach out to us. Keep us coming. You know what I mean? Keep us, keep sharing it. And make sure you pretty much watch everything coming out, man. Hey, we out.
Man to man.
Yep.
Hey, what it do? It's the Man to Man Sports Podcast. Once again, I'm your host, Mr. Man, and I got my guy Nate. Hey, man, shout out to the producer of this beat, man. This beat is nice.
Hey, man, you know they always coming with it, man.
I love it.
I don't even know why you playing with them like that.
Hey,
yeah,
we about to get into the show, the part of the show
First
where
of all, I don't know what you about to say.
I thought it was gonna say something else.
Hey, I thought it was a CD skipping.
I was about to say something else. But check this out.
What's up?
Man to Man is about to turn into Man versus Man with these NFL picks. Week 2.
Okay.
So, producers, let's go down and see who won week 2 with these picks.
Yo.
And I better come on top regardless what you say.
Cut the lights off. hey, cut the lights off right now. You know what? This is our last podcast.
I'm pretty sure we got a few more seasons to go.
Seasons or games?
Seasons of the show.
Yeah, with the Monday night game tonight with the Falcons and the Eagles.
Oh, you already know that.
It's gonna be a tiebreaker if we come out with these winners. So
you
let's
already
go.
know who's gonna lose in this. So you might don't want to take it that far.
So producer, go ahead and give us the total so I can shut Josh up.
All right, so this is all in random order like always. So game 1 was the Saints and Cowboys.
Yep.
Oh. You want to score?
No, we don't need to score. I already know who lost that one.
Yeah, he picked.
I picked the Cowboys.
He picked Jerry Well. And Kamara went off.
He sure did. 4 touchdowns, man. That was pretty good.
I don't even know why you did that to yourself. America's who?
Hey, speaking of surprise teams, those Saints look dangerous too, bro.
Well, you know, if you'd have been doing your homework, you would have picked them too.
Oh my goodness!
Ooh,
I didn't want to go off one game.
Hey, I
didn't want to go with one game.
Right in the jugular.
All right, go through the rest of the pick so I can shut this man up.
All right.
So, for game 2, Giants and Commanders, and your homeboy over there got the win on that one.
Who? He got the win?
Yeah, of course.
Who
I picked the Commanders.
Oh, you picked the Commanders?
I know you.
Oh yeah, I did.
You picked the
Giants. I did. So we both won.
You would have done your homework.
Yeah. Well, that game. I mean, let's call it the toilet bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it was. You know what I mean? Like, okay, next game. We're going.
So we 1-1 right now.
Yeah, 1-1.
All right.
Now, game number 3, Rams and Cardinals, and both y'all should be crying buckets right now.
Oh yeah, we both picked the Rams, I think, right?
Yes, y'all did.
Yeah. That's my favorite team, so I'm gonna go with them anyway. Just like you go with the Carolina Panthers. So yeah,
you see they start quarterback at bench now, right?
Yeah, Andy Dalton now starting quarterback.
Yep.
On the Panthers?
Yeah, Bryce got bench, boy.
Oh man,
he's 2-28.
Yeah.
He's 2-28.
And that's the only time we're gonna bring him up.
I think that's preemptive with the current.
Yeah, that's preemptive with the whole organization.
So we both 1-2.
All right.
After 3 games, okay.
Let's go.
All right, 49ers 49ers and Vikings, evidently, again, both y'all did it again.
Dang.
Yeah,
1-3 at the oh my God.
That's he's sucking.
Yeah, looking pretty bad right now. What's going?
But rejoice, Bears and Titans, pack this up in the back. Y'all got it.
Okay, so we 2-3.
All right. That still don't help us out.
Finally, Steelers and Broncos again. Applause to y'all. Y'all got this one too.
So 3-3.
Dang.
Yeah. So we waiting on this game.
Yeah.
So right now, for those who, well, I'm pretty sure this game probably gonna be over by the time anyone sees this, but the Falcons and the Eagles. So it's gonna be y'all's tiebreaker.
Okay.
Yeah. So we gotta wait on the end of this. Dang, man.
So we both picked the Eagles, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then so who get the closest score is gonna win. Oh my Lord.
That's tight.
Okay.
Man, why you keep doing that?
So after week 2, we still tied.
Yeah, we did. hey. Now I want to point this out to the fans, right? I don't know how this happened. I really don't. I can't make this up.
It could be just the plan to just aligning itself, saying, you know what?
If I'm aligned on anything with him, I'm losing. So I don't need to align. I need to be separate on another alignment.
That says something about him because he's a football guy. I'm a basketball guy, and I still got a tie breaking with him.
Hey, well, you know, it's early in the season. What you said?
Early in the season.
Yeah, it's early in the season, man.
Oh, my cup is good. That's dope. I just want to see that magic, huh? I'm drinking from the imaginary cup.
There you go. Imaginary cup of.
Yeah.
That's dope,
You know,
though.
I did not even see that. I didn't even see that over there.
Yeah. But anyways, so we waiting on this Eagles and Falcons game.
Yeah.
But we both know the Eagles gonna win.
Yeah, we know the Eagles gonna win.
What's the score? What the scores we picked?
Okay.
Producer.
So, all right. So, Nate, you chose
35-17, I think.
35-17, and Ron, you chose 23-17.
Okay.
So you think he's gonna be a little closer?
Yep.
So question. So since we talking about, are we going by point spread? How we gonna do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that'd be the easiest way, right?
Point spread?
Okay.
The biggest difference. Who got the closest, the smaller difference?
Like so mine is what 18-point spread, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And then yours is 6 point.
Just the range of it.
Yeah. So if it's a 17-point difference in a point spread,
he'll win.
I win, and then like if it's like 8, then he'll win.
Yeah.
Is there like a game on Price is Right or similar to that?
I ain't never watched Bob, so
We're not getting any money on prizes, so
yeah,
no.
I know, right? But
It's just bragging rights for the NFL season. That's all.
yeah. You know, that's kind of like talking about the Carolina Panthers, no reason.
Oh,
Trust me.
Let me-
The Panthers, look, I don't have faith in my cats. I'm sorry.
faith.
The point that you call them cats and they Panthers.
What?
The point that
If you got that much
burn
faith,
your jersey.
Well,
Look.
I'm a cat.
if you got that much faith in the Carolina Panthers, you need to put that faith in Jesus because that's the only one that's gonna help them win.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. Even if they came out with 2 teams and put them together, they still would suck, man. I'll tell you this right now. Mr. Man,
Yes, sir.
question to ask you: Who is the team that you're looking at that's a front runner in the NFL right now?
I mentioned them a little bit earlier, and that's I mean I'm not.
You mentioned the Cowboys earlier; they lost.
No, I'm talking about these Falcon fans. I'm sorry I had to say this, but they in our division. Oh, you know what? There's 2 teams in our division that's looking pretty good.
Oh,
The Buccaneers and the Saints. And I hate to even mention the Saints because we Falcon fans, we just hate them and they hate us. But they playing some old fashioned, play action, pass and run, and they looking good. They looking real good.
Who's your biggest disappointment right now?
Of course, the Falcons.
You know, my biggest disappointment is the Baltimore Ravens. They lost both games, heartbreakers. But
they've been playing some time. I mean,
it's been some good games.
Yeah.
But I thought it would be a little different this year. Like I think they're hitting a different stride.
I think probably just a rough patch right now that they're going through.
Yeah.
I think they'll correct the ship, man. I just think, they still got some new pieces they trying to get acclimated with. That addition of Derrick Henry and things of that
Give
nature.
him the ball.
I mean,
give him all. Just give him the ball.
We'll see what gonna happen, man.
You'll be all right, man. Who's your Oh, before I get into that, prayers up for Tua.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
At first, you think about just health reasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just take care of yourself. But at this moment, since he is in stable condition, what do you think he should do moving forward?
If he, and you play football, any football person will say he's going to try to keep playing. I mean, that's just that's just the nature of the game. However, he has to make a really, really smart, mature decision. He really needs to sit down and think about it, talk to all the experts and doctors he needs to, talk to all these different people, and make sure he makes the best decision for himself. Because at the end of the day, we want your health to be and safety to be the priority. You know what I mean? And if that's the decision you made, then you should be okay with that. You made some money. It may not be the money you want for your long term of your career, but you made enough money to sustain your family and you be all right. You don't want to keep taking those chances or taking those kind of hits, and then you end up having CTE and all those different things come up down the line.
I'm not trying to get off the subject, but I didn't know Jalen Hurts is 35-17, and my prediction for this game is 35-17. But you go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, how?
So you saying? I don't believe in superstition. So anyway,
go ahead.
But safety's first, man.
I at this moment, what you're trying to put politely, I'm gonna just go out and say it. Retire. It's one of those things, man. Life. You're young. You're a young feller. Life. You got a lot of life in front of you, man. Just go ahead and retire, and it is what it is.
Why just sit down and just watch a few games?
No, he need to retire. Because you're missing how his hand formed and his elbow and his arm. That's like nerves.
His body reaction after he gets hit. And but if you continue to play, you gonna have to learn how to slide. You gonna have to learn how to do a better job of protecting yourself when you go down. Because you went head first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know who hit him?
Hamlet. Was it Hamlet? Yeah, Hamlet. Yep.
Right. Hit him with his chest.
Yeah. So
crazy part.
I don't know, man. It's a touchy subject, man. I know the pride, the football players' pride won't let them quit. You know what I'm saying? And but sometimes you see guys who stay too long or stay past their time to stay, and it end up costing their lives. So but whatever decision he makes, I hope it's just a decision he can stand behind and he's good with it. But yeah, that don't look good. You had that many concussions in that short amount of time. So.
Well, and my thing is, I had very high hopes for the Dolphins this year.
Yeah.
But health is wealth.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things where it's a tough season, but you gotta take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things where just take care of yourself. NFL's gonna always be there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's just one of those things that look out for yourself, go to the right doctors, and go from there.
There's other ways you can contribute. You can still be a part of the league, with the coaching or mentorship, whatever kind of, even in the front office somewhere. You can do other things to contribute to the league or contribute to the team. It doesn't necessarily have to be on the field, but at the end of the day, your health has to be a priority at this point in your career. You know what I mean? And it's just. You just got to think about it. Keep that in the back of your mind, man. You just can't always take those licks like that.
But I do think we're gonna have a very interesting football season this season. You can't really tell who's really the head over heels front runner.
No, and that's the way I like it.
Kansas City, they've struggled. The Patriots actually won a game, which is crazy.
Seahawks look good. Like I say, Tampa Bay look good. Buffalo look good. There's a lot of. It's gonna be, like you said, very interesting to see who's gonna come out in front. But it's still early. There's only like 3-4 games in, so we'll see. So what you think about the Jets experiment with my boy A-Rod up there?
A-Rod just collecting the check. We're gonna go ahead and throw that on out there. He just collecting the check. He over there smiling on the sideline, all that type of
stuff.
stuff.
Sitting back there.
He chilling.
Just walking the field.
He already in retirement.
My dad cannot. Dad he do not like Aaron Rodgers, man.
Yeah.
He think he too arrogant. I'm like, Dad, he be doing it up though, Dad. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give him credit, but Dad said I don't like him.
You can't even believe that. That's why you're losing your voice. So this is my thing, man. Like. That's all good and dandy. Like last year,
y'all gonna quit laughing at that stuff, man. That stuff not funny.
They say I do not know what you are talking about. Hey, but fans, make sure that y'all tune in. Make sure that y'all watch the next video, because what we're gonna do is, since we are both tying and we're in a tie, we gotta wait on this Eagles and Falcons game to get done, and we gotta do the point spread, so we'll know like who the winner is gonna be.
Also, we're gonna be doing our week 3 picks, man versus man in the NFL season. Y'all know Mr. Man's gonna have to come out on top. I'm gonna give him the business.
Well, keep picking the Cowboys.
I can't stay tied with this man, so stay tuned for the week 3 picks. It's man to man. Yeah,
we out.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's Mr. Man saying thank y'all for tuning in with us. We love and appreciate everything y'all do and all the love and support that we get. If y'all want to continue to have more content, please follow us on all social media on all things that we do, man to man. But this time it's man versus man, team Mr. Man versus team Nate, NFL season. Thank y'all for tuning in. Excuse me. Y'all keep God first. We out.
I'm going to say it so long. All right. So, thank y'all. We really appreciate y'all. So, we just hit play and then fast forward. We out.
Man to man.
Yeah. But yeah, like you can breathe.